Hi everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Between Heaven and Earth. There were some good questions during the week, so make sure you check the answers to those out in the email this link comes in. This week we're moving on to expanding the body space, or it's rather, well, we are expanding the body space. We're opening it up so that the energy can flow out, and we're expanding the energy out to fill the body space. One of the, comments that came attached to one of the questions this last week talked about how after massaging the abdomen for a long time, the student's perception changed, and this is the thing with a lot of these practices. Often when we're practicing them as a set of other exercises, we're only going to do the exercise briefly. We're going to repeat it, 1, 2, 3, maybe 10 times. And that's it, we're going to move on. But there's experiences and benefits that we can get when we spend a lot longer on these simple practices, and it just takes the time of going into them, and then some of the depth of the exercise becomes apparent to us. And so that's what we want to do with expanding the body space this week. Now, primarily when we practice this, we're going to be using slow movements, but I would also like to show you a variation of this as well, so I'll do that now. So you can think of this process of expanding and opening the body space a little bit like if you had a balloon, a balloon that you blow up and used at parties and things like this. And if it's sat for a long period of time, sometimes the rubber can become stiff, and so you try to blow it up and it's difficult to blow up. And similarly with our body, if our body has become stiff and closed, it's difficult to fill the energy out through our body. And just as with a balloon, if you want it to blow up more easily and it's become stiff, what do? Well, you take the balloon and you stretch it in all different directions. So then when you blow into it, it becomes easier for it to fill. And this is essentially what we're doing. Normally we're going to do this with quite slow movement with our breath, but it can also be helpful sometimes to use a faster movement. Now that's not something we do every time we practice, but sometimes this can be useful to open the body up. And so to do this, it would look more like this. You'd breathe in, and then you'd breathe out, 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 out. Breathe in, and then repeat, out, 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 out. Breathe in, and then you do the same, out, 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 in all the different directions as a more vigorous way to loosen and open your body so that it can expand and the energy can flow out more easily. So as well as practicing and spending longer periods of time in your practice doing slow movements, you might also want to try using some of those faster movements sometimes to get the feeling. You probably do want to spend at least a little bit of time activating your center first, so that as you press out, you have energy to press out and to fill your body with. And again, it's optional, but you could spend your entire practice just on expanding the body space, or if you wish, you could, after spending a significant period of time that, you could go through the full set of exercises before finishing your practice. So I hope you enjoy your sessions this week, and I look forward to hearing from you at the end of the week with your progress reports and any questions that you may have.